So, what's the deal with being laid off? You know, it happens to the best of us, and it's not like you can control it. Even I've been there. Yep, yours truly once got the boot. It's a tough pill to swallow. But hey, life goes on. When you're out of work for months with a family to support, it's not easy, but it makes you stronger. Now let's talk about spinning that layoff story to a potential employer without sounding like you were fired for, being a slacker. Most of the time, layoffs happen because the company's struggling, not because you're a terrible worker. So if you've been swept up in a massive corporate layoff, let's figure out how to explain that it wasn't your fault. Make it crystal clear that your performance was top-notch and that your boss thought you were great. Talk about how much you loved working there and the camaraderie with your coworkers. Emphasize that it wasn't about your personal performance. In fact, they loved you. It was just an unfortunate company-wide layoff. And here's the kicker. Your boss even tried to keep you on board, but the company just had to cut some people loose to survive. So now you're caught in the middle of a messy layoff situation. When explaining it to a prospective employer, make sure they understand it wasn't your fault. In fact, they might just see it as their opportunity to snag a great employee at a bargain price. But watch out if you were raking in the big bucks at your last job. You don't want your potential employer thinking you were let go for being too expensive. Keep those salary numbers on the down low. And remember, if you were overpaid, don't spill the beans. You don't want them thinking you'll jump ship as soon as a better offer comes along. Be honest about your market value and move on. When you wrap up your layoff explanation, make sure it's clear that it was the company's struggle, not anyone's individual fault. It's not your fault the business took a hit or the industry was struggling. It just happens. Good people like you and me get caught in the crossfire, and we have to go out there and find a new gig. But you know what? It makes us stronger and better, so chin up, my friend. You're a survivor, and this is only temporary. When you're in that interview, don't dwell on the layoff. Focus on the value you can bring to their company. If they keep probing about the layoff, it might mean they're not buying your story. Just provide a little more context and move on. After all, the interview is about what you can offer, not why you were let go. All right, buddy, that's all I've got for you today. Keep your head up, and remember, smart people learn from their mistakes, but really, smart people learn from others' mistakes. So go out there and show them what you've got.